Let's pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Okay, today I want to discuss about Anapana meditation. Okay, Anapana Sri Sutta or Uparipanasa Majjhima Nikaya. So, our Buddha was dwelling at Obarama Obayo Monastery of Abai Visakha in Savatthi. At that time, there are a lot of bhikkhus stay together with our Buddha. Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Moggallana, Venerable Kassapa, Venerable Kotthika, Venerable Anuruddha, Venerable Ananda, Venerable Mahasauddha, etc. There are a lot of chief and great disciples. There are also a lot of bhikkhus who were staying at the Bobadama monastery, who are practicing meditation under the guidance of our Buddha. Okay, at the time, at the end of the Diwasa, you know, in this sutta, normally at the end of Diwasa, our Buddha do the Bhavarana, the invitation. At the end of Diwasa, full moon day of the Rinjolali. Okay, how to translate Rinjolali? At the end of Diwasa, okay? Buddha do the Bhavarana. But that time, our Buddha postponed the Bhavarana to the full moon day or the Gaumudi, the Zaumoladi. Okay? The Zaumoladi is okay, later months. Why? Okay, at the time there are a lot of bhikkhus, no, who are still practicing Anapana meditation. Some are practicing Fajana state, some are practicing second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana state. Or some bhikkhus are practicing 4-element meditation, etc. Some people are practicing Rupa Kammatthana, some people are practicing Nama Kammatthana, some people are practicing dependent origination, some people are still practicing Vipassana and the Samatthana Jnana state, some people are still practicing Uddiyana Jnana state, some people are still practicing Venga Jnana state, etc. They are practicing restricted meditation. They have been, some people, they have been achieved Nibbana yet. Okay? That's why Buddha postponed his doing Pavarana to next month. Okay, at the time, Buddha see his disciple. Buddha look at his disciple. Then Buddha addressed, "Oh Bhikkhu, please look at this Sangha. They are free from fetters. They are free from, fetters. They are free from fetters. They are free from chatta. C-H-A-T-T-A, chatta. Okay? Maybe you may understand. Okay? Chatta. Fetters. They are free from fetters. This assembly is free from chatta. Why? See his disciples. Okay? This assembly is free from fetters. P-R-A-T-T-L-E, fetters. This assembly is free from chatta. Okay, why? In this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are arahanta. Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Moggallana, Venerable Markasava, or Venerable Kottika Isra, they are arahanta. In this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are anagami, who have already destroyed the 5 lower fetters. In this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are Sagadagami, who destroy gross mental defilements. Okay? Gross lust and hatred. Lust, hatred and delusion. In this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are Sotapanna. Who have already destroyed Daichi and Vicikiccha completely, and also the mental defilement which can cause for the full stage. So in brief, there are in this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are noble persons. Okay? Then Buddha continued. Who are practicing full foundation of mindfulness. In this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are still practicing full foundation of mindfulness, Satipatthana. Who are still practicing Sammapatthana. Who are still practicing Indriya, okay? Life faculty. Who are still practicing Bala, 5 powers. Who are still practicing Bhujanga, 7 enlightenment fetters. Who are still practicing Maganga, 4 noble 8 parts. Then, who are still practicing loving kindness meditation, metta meditation. Is there any person who are still practicing loving kindness meditation? No? So, in this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are still practicing Karuna, compassion, mudita, sympathetic joy, ubekha, equanimity. Then, who are still practicing anicca senya, in fact, the contemplating and the possession of impermanence, possession of suffering, possession of non-self. Finally, who are still practicing mindfulness of breathing. In this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are still practicing mindfulness of breathing. So, if someone makes an offering to this Sangha, they will gain great benefit and great fruits. Even though they make an offering, a letter of offerings. Okay? Even though they made a letter offerings, a letter things, if they offer offering to this Sangha, then they will gain great benefit and great fruit. So, why? In this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhu who are Arahanta, Nagami, Sagadagami, Sotapanna. And also they are still practicing many stages in meditation. Samatha meditation also different meditation subjects. Some are practicing metta, some are practicing karuna, mudita, ubekha. Some are practicing mindfulness of breathing, anapana. So, why Buddha put this mindfulness of breathing as the last? Most of bhikkhu are still practicing mindfulness of breathing in this assembly of Sangha. That's why Buddha addressed as the last. Okay? The last words. That's the last words. So, actually Buddha address this word as the last words because he would like to explain the mindfulness of breathing in this sutta. So, there are a lot of bhikkhu who are still practicing mindfulness of breathing. So, for those, Buddha would like to explain mindfulness of breathing step by step, progressively, systematically. Okay? If the bhikkhu develop and cultivated the mindfulness of, if the bhikkhu develop and cultivate this mindfulness of breathing, they can gain a lot of fruit and benefits. Okay? When you develop and when anapanasati bhikkhu bhavita bhulikata mahabhala hoti mahanisansa. Okay? What benefits? So, by practicing anapana meditation, you can realize Nibbana. So, okay, so if you want to practice anapana meditation, what should you do? Okay, ida bhikkhu aranya gatowa, rukhamula gatowa, saunyagara gatowa. If someone wants to practice anapana meditation, first you should choose secluded place. They are number one, the forest. Okay? Number two, a root of a tree. Okay, under the tree or under the bamboo. You should go there to meditate. Then, Saunyagara Gatowa. You can also choose the meditation hall, which is secluded. Also, for example, if you stay at home, then you can also choose secluded room. Okay, these places are suitable for anapana meditation. After that, what should you do? Nisidati Palanga Abuchaitwa. Nisidati Palanga Abuchaitwa says, having put your legs crosswise. Okay? Sit your legs crosswise. Ujjongaya Panithaya. Ujjongaya Panithaya. Set your body erect. Set your body straight. So you need to sit straightly. Then, Parimukhan Sate Upatavetwa. Parimukhan Sate Upatavetwa. Having established mindfulness in front of you. So, Parimukhan Sate Upatavetwa. Then what should you do? You will practice mindfulness of breathing, anapanasati. So where is anapana? In breath or breath? And here. There's anapana in breath or breath. So you should establish your mindfulness in this area, at the door of the nose and upper lip. Okay? There are in breath or breath. So while breathing in, you should breathe with mindfulness. While breathing out, you should breathe with mindfulness. Okay? Ever mindfully breathe in, ever mindfully breathe out. Okay? So Satowa Asasati, Satowa Pasasati. Then, okay, if you want to practice anapana meditation, you should keep your mind, you should put your mind at the top of the nose or upper lip. Okay? By keeping your mind in this area, while breathing in, you should try to understand this is in breath. While breathing out, you should try to understand this is out breath. So, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. You should try to be aware of the breath by doing so. So, if you can focus on the breath for a long time, for example, 1 hour, 2 hours, etc., then you will feel happiness. Okay? You will gain the benefit of anapana, the fruit of anapana meditation. When you feel the happiness of anapana meditation, you cannot compare with the sensual pleasure, the happiness of sensual pleasure. Okay? So, when you try to focus on the breath, you have a lot of wandering thought. You cannot focus on the breath well. So what should you do? Okay, commentary suggests to practice time counting. Okay, how to practice? Okay, keep your mind here while breathing in. You should observe this is in breath. While breathing out, you should observe this is out breath. You should try to understand this is in breath, this is out breath. Okay? Then, if you cannot control your mind has a lot of wandering thought. At the time, you should practice by counting. How to practice? While breathing in, okay, breathing in, breathing out, 1. Breathing in, breathing out, 2. Okay? One pair of in-breath, out-breath is called 1. Okay? Breathing in, breathing out, 1. Breathing in, breathing out, 2. Breathing in, breathing out, 3. Breathing in, breathing out, 4. Breathing in, breathing out, 5. Breathing in, breathing out, 6. Breathing in, breathing out, 7. Breathing in, breathing out, 8. Okay? You should try to practice time counting in this way. While you are practicing time counting, you should make a strong determination. My mind must not wander. Okay? My mind must not be wander. My mind must know only in breath, out breath. If you try in this way, then you will be able to focus on the breath for a long time. Okay? Then, if you can focus on the breath from between 1 to 8, okay? Then you should start again from 1 to 8. Breathing in, breathing out, 1. Breathing in, breathing out, 2. Breathing in, breathing out, 3. Up to 8. Again, from 1 to 8, from 1 to 8, again and again you should try. When you try in this way, again and again, you will be able to focus on the breath. If you can focus on the breath for a long time, so you will feel happiness of Anapana meditation. Okay? Then, if you can concentrate on the breath for about maybe half an hour or 1 hour, etc., then you can continue to practice without counting. Okay? If you can concentrate on the breath well, then you don't need to count. You can practice breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Sometimes, okay, number 1 step, there are maybe the 4 sloka, 4 chitoka, 4 tetrax, no? Number 1 chitoka. Buddha explained, Diganwa asasando, digan asasamiti pajanati, diganwa pasasando, digan pasasamiti pajanati. Okay? Diganwa asasando. Sometimes your breath is loud. Okay? If you breathe slowly, then your breath, this is called breath, long breath. Okay? If you breathe in slowly, this is long in breath. If you breathe out slowly, this is long out breath. So this is called the Diganwa asasando, digan asasamiti pajanati. Diganwa pasasando, digan pasasamiti pajanati. So, you should try to understand the long breath. Okay, you should try to understand the long breath. No, you should try to understand the long breath. When you are breathing in long, so you should try to understand this is long in breath. When breathing out long, you should try to understand this is long of breath. So, sometimes your breath is short. Short means if you breathe quickly, okay? If you breathe quickly, this is called short breath. Short in breath in, short out breath. So, breathing in short, you should try to understand this is short breath. Breathing out short, you should try to understand this is short out breath. Short out breath. In this way, if you try, you will be able to focus on the breath for a long time. When you try in this way, you should follow this rule. There's one rule in Anapana meditation. This is very important. What is the rule? Phota photo kase pana satin tabetwa bhawinta sewa bhavana sampisati. If you want to fulfill in Anapana meditation, if you want to be successful in Anapana meditation, you should focus on the touching point. Phota photo kase pana. Okay? Phota photo kasa, the place that we call the touching point. No? Touching point means at the door of the nose or upper lip, in the nostril area only. So, by keeping your mind in this area, when you try to know the breath, then you will fulfill your wish. You will fulfill Anapana meditation. Okay? You will be successful in Anapana meditation. So, you should try to keep your mind in this area. While breathing in, you should try to observe this is in breath. You should not follow inside. Okay? While breathing out, you should try to observe this is out breath. You should try to understand this is out breath. You should not follow outside. Only just keep your mind in this area. Okay? Then, when you try in this way, you will be able to be successful in Anapana meditation. Sometimes, okay, in breath in, short breath, no? Then Buddha continued to explain, Sabha Kaya Prisamvedi Asa Seksamiti Sekati, Sabha Kaya Prisamvedi Pasa Seksamiti Sekati. Experiencing the whole body of breath, I shall breathe in. Experiencing the whole body of breath, I shall breathe out. That's the phrase. Okay? So, when you are practicing this Anapana meditation, you should try to know the whole breath body. The whole breath body means from beginning to end. Okay? The breath is long or not, never mind. You should, if the breath is long, you should try to understand the long breath from beginning to end. Okay? From beginning to end. If the breath is short, you should try to understand the whole breath body, the whole short breath body, okay, from beginning to end. If you try to understand in this way, you will be able to focus on the breath for a long time. If you can focus on the breath for a long time, for example, 1 hour, 2 hours, etc., then maybe in this state, many medita, nimitta appear. Okay? Nimitta will appear. When the nimitta appear, when the first nimitta appear, okay, what happened? Mostly medita, they see the grey color in the nostril area, no? Or maybe the light also will appear in front of them, maybe the anywhere around the body. At the time, they should not pay attention this nimitta, they should not pay attention this light, only they need to pay attention the breath. Okay? If you can continue to focus on the breath for a long time, then this breath will change to the grey color or smoking color. Okay? Even though you see this grey color or smoking color with your mind, okay, as soon as you see this grey color, you should not pay attention to this grey color or smoking color. You should try to pay attention only breath. When you try in this way, then this grey color will unify with the breath. Will unify with the breath. At the time, you should focus on the breath. When you focus on the breath, you have already focused on the nimitta, grey color nimitta. When you focus on the grey color nimitta, you have already focused on the in-breath, out-breath. So you cannot differentiate nimitta and in-breath, out-breath. They are the same. If you feel in this way, if you can continue to focus on the nimitta or breath, then this color, okay, grey color will change to white color. Okay, this nimitta will become white. This grey color nimitta is called Parikama nimitta, preliminary sign. Okay, then if your concentration develops further, then this grey color will change to white color. This white color nimitta is called Okaha nimitta, taken up sign. Okay. Then, if you can focus on this white color nimitta for a long time, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, etc., then this white color nimitta will change to bright color. Okay, will change to the bright color. Bright color means like like the light, or like the monster, like the moon, like the sun, like the fire, etc. No, it will change. If you can focus on this, this nimitta is called Patibhaga nimitta, counterpart sign. If you can focus on this counterpart sign, if you can concentrate on this counterpart sign, if you can absorb your mind into this counterpart sign, then you will attain the full absorption state. Okay? Full absorption state. So in every stages of nimitta, you should not pay attention as a color. This is also one rule. If you pay attention to the color, for example, yellow color or red color or white color, according to your mind, it will change. Okay? So you should not pay attention as a color. You should pay attention as a nimitta only. You should pay attention as a nimitta. This is nimitta. Okay? Never mind. Also, you should not pay attention the characteristic of the nimitta or the breath. Characteristic means sabhava characteristic. For example, you should not pay attention 4 elements, no? Hardness, roughness, happiness, etc. This is the Sabhava characteristic, Sabhava Lakkhana. You should not pay attention. When you may feel the cold. Okay? You may feel coldness. Sometimes you may feel heat. Okay? But you should not pay attention coldness and heat. Only you should pay attention as a nimitta or as a breath. Okay? As breath, you should pay attention. Also, you should not pay attention as a color. For example, you should not pay attention the Samanya characteristics. Samanya Lakkhana, Samanya characteristics. What is the Samanya characteristic? For example, some people, when they practice Anapana meditation, while breathing in, okay, breathing in, anicca, breathing out, anicca. Oh, they pay attention. Okay? Breathing in, arising and passing away of the breath, anicca. Breathing out, arising and passing of the out breath, anicca, dukkha, anatta. Okay? They pay attention like this. So, if you want to succeed in Anapana meditation, you should not pay attention Samanya characteristic. Samanya characteristic means the characteristic of impermanent, the character anicca lakkhana, the characteristic of suffering, dukkha lakkhana, the characteristic of non-self, anatta lakkhana. You should not pay attention in this case. In this third stage, you should only pay attention as a concern. Okay? Then you will attain jhana. Because now you are practicing Anapana meditation to attain concentration. In other words, to attain jhana. Okay? So you should not pay attention the characteristic or color. This is also one rule for Anapana meditation practice. In this way, if you try, this breath will become subtle. Okay? When the breath becomes subtle, you should try to pay attention the whole the subtle breaths. Okay? The whole body of subtle breaths. Okay? When it is long, you should try to understand law. You should try to be aware of the law, the whole subtle breath. If it is short, you should try to be aware of the short, the whole body of subtle breath. In this way, if you try, okay, you will be able to be successful in Anapana meditation. Okay, when the Patibhaga nimitta appear, if you can maintain this Patibhaga nimitta not to despair for about 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. in every sitting, then you will attain full absorption state. No? When you can concentrate on the Patibhaga nimitta for about 1 hour, 2 hours, etc. in every sitting, then you know 500 will disappear from your mind because of the power of jhana factors. So, okay, when you can maintain this Patibhaga nimitta counterpart side, when you can concentrate on this Patibhaga nimitta, for about maybe the 3 hours, etc. in every sitting, then you can check the Bhuanga mind state. How to check? Okay, first you should try to focus on the breath. You should concentrate on, concentrate on the Patibhaga nimitta. For example, when your concentration is strong, when concentration becomes strong, when the nimitta becomes bright, then imagine from this nimitta, coming out from this nimitta, you should try to see the Bhuanga mind state. Okay, Bhuanga mind state. This Bhuanga mind state arises depending on habits. Okay? When you check in this heart, you will be able to find out the Bhuanga mind state. Okay? When you try again and again, you will understand. But you should not check again and again. For example, in one sitting, you should absorb into the Pratibhaga Nimitta. Imagine from this Pratibhaga Nimitta, you should check the Bhuanga mind state for a few seconds, or maybe about 1 minute, etc. Then you should absorb your mind into the Nimitta again for a long time. After that, when the concentration becomes strong, imagine from this the Nimitta, you can check again. Then you will be able to understand. When you understand this Bhuanga mind state, okay, you can proceed to another state. What should you do? What should you do? Huh? Okay, 5 jhana pheta. You should try to check the 5 jhana pheta. Okay, how to check? What are the 5 jhana pheta? Vitakka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata. Okay? Vitakka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata. Vitakka, initial application. Initial application. For example, you should concentrate on the Pratibhaga Nimitta. When you can concentrate on the Pratibhaga Nimitta, when you can absorb into the Pratibhaga Nimitta, imagine from this Pratibhaga Nimitta, you should check the Bhuanga mind state. Okay? Then the Nimitta will appear in the Bhuanga. When the Nimitta appears, you should try to check the Vitakka initial application. What is the meaning of initial application? Vitakka? Directing. Placing, okay, directing or placing the mind on the Anapana Pratibhaga Nimitta. This is the nature of Vitakka. Okay? If there is no Vitakka, your mind will not stay with the Anapana Pratibhaga Nimitta objects. Your mind will go away from Anapana Pratibhaga Nimitta. Because of Vibhava or Vitakka, okay, your mind place on the Anapana Pratibhaga Nimitta again and again. Okay? Initial application, this is called Vitakka. Then, Vichara, sustainment, maintaining the mind on the Pratibhaga Nimitta, Anapana Pratibhaga Nimitta. Okay? Initial application is called Vitakka. Sustained application is called Vichara. Okay? Then, if you understand this Vitakka and Vichara, then you can continue to check another jhana pheta. What is another jhana pheta? Piti, joy. Okay? What is the meaning of piti? Liking the Pratibhaga Nimitta objects. Okay, like in the Pratibhaga Nimitta object, this is called piti. When you understand the piti, you should try to see they are arising together, Vitakka, Vichara and piti. If you understand these 3 jhana pheta, you can continue to check the sukha, bliss or happiness. Happiness about the Anapana Pratibhaga Nimitta. Okay, when you understand the sukha, you should try to check the ekagata. Ekagata is one-pointedness. One-pointedness on the mind, one-pointedness of the mind on the Pratibhaga Nimitta. Okay? In this way, if you try, you will be able to understand the 5 jhana pheta. When you understand about this 5 jhana pheta, what should you do? Okay, you should try to practice. You should try to practice 5 mastery in the 5 jhana. Okay, if the 5 jhana pheta are obvious, 5 jhana pheta are clear in your mind, then this is called 5 jhana. Okay, when you attain 5 jhana, you should try to practice 5 mastery in 5 jhana. How to practice? How to practice? Okay, What are the five mastery? Number one, Samapajana Vasi. Samapajana Vasi Bhava. We call them Samapajana Vasi Bhava. Whenever you want to enter into this Fajana, you can enter into this Vajana immediately. Okay? For example, when you pay attention to this Paripaganimeta object, then you can absorb into the Paripaganimeta within maybe within some second or maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, etc. Then this is called the Samapajana Vasi Bhava, no? Okay, number two is Adhaithana Vasi Bhava. Adhaithana Vasi Bhava means, whenever you want to enter into this Bhajana, according to your determination, for example, you determine, I will enter into this Bhajana for about 1 hour. According to your determination, you can enter into the Bhajana for about 1 hour. If you make the determination to enter into jhana for about 2 hours, you can enter into jhana for about 2 hours, according to your determination. If you want to enter into this bhajana for about 3 hours, okay, according to your determination, you can enter into this bhajana for about 3 hours. Okay, maybe if you want to enter into this bhajana for about maybe 10 minutes, also you can enter into this bhajana for about 10 minutes, according to your determination. Okay, this is called Adhaithana Vasi. Adhaithana Vasi Bhava. Okay, another Vasi Bhava is called Bhauthana Vasi Bhava. When you enter into jhana, whenever you want to emerge from jhana, whenever you want to coming out from jhana, at the time you can emerge from the jhana according to your wish. For example, after 1 hour, I will emerge from this bhajana. If you make in this way, then you can emerge from jhana after 1 hour. After 2 hours, I will emerge from this jhana. If you make in this way, then you can emerge from this jhana after 2 hours. In this way, if you try in this way, when you can successfully try, then you are a master in the bhajana. Okay, a master. You are a master in bhajana. Okay, then what is another Vasi Bhava? Another mastery. Avajana Vasi Bhava. Avajana Vasi Bhava means the rebut, no? Rebutting, adverting, okay, adverting, no? Adverting the jhana fetters. Adverting the jhana fetters. Whenever you want to advert, whenever you want to descend this jhana fetter, you can descend, you can check this jhana fetter. You can clearly see, you can clearly descend, you can clearly understand. Okay? This is called Avajana Vasi Bhava. Then, Pachavakana Vasi Bhava, also in the same way, when you want to reflect on this Bhajana Fetter, by Pachavakana Javana, no? You can check this Bhajana Fetter clearly, whenever you want. So, if you can do in this way, then you are a master in bhajana. Okay, in this the 5 mastery, according to our idea, the Samapajana Vasi Bhava. Samapajana Vasi Bhava is very important. Samapajana Vasi Bhava means, for example, when you pay attention this nimitta, you can pay attention this nimitta immediately within short time. You can absorb into the nimitta within short time. Then you can stay there for about maybe at least 3 hours, 4 hours, etc. Then this Vasi, every Vasi Bhava are important, but longer sitting, longer absorption state is necessary. Okay? then you will become a master in Vajrayana. When you are satisfied with Vajrayana, what should you do? What should you do? You should try, okay, you can continue to practice. You can proceed to the second jhana. How to proceed? How to proceed? Okay. First, you should enter into the first jhana for about maybe 1 hour. When the concentration is strong. At the time, imagine from this first jhana, you should try to reflect on the force of first jhana and advantages of second jhana. How to reflect? This first jhana is close to the 500 enemy. Okay? You know 500. When you are entering into the first jhana, sometimes the 500 will disturb your concentration to drop or to fall down. Okay? 500 are the Kama, Chanda, Nivarana, sensual desire. Okay? Sometimes when you are entering into this first jhana, maybe sensual desire will appear in your mind. Then you cannot absorb into the nimitta because of this hindrance. Because of this hindrance. Because of this hindrance. Okay? When you are entering into this first jhana, when you are concentrating on this Patibhaga nimitta, at the time, sometimes it will appear in your mind, dosa. Because of this evil, this dosa, then you cannot absorb into the nimitta. You cannot enter into this first jhana. Sometimes, sloth and thopa, tinamita, it will disturb. Okay? When the sloth and thopa appear in your mind, then you cannot concentrate on the Patibhaga well. Sometimes, Uddaca Kokoca, restlessness and remorse appear in your mind, then you cannot enter into this first jhana world. Sometimes, doubt appear in your mind. Oh, the concentrating on the Patibhaga, but this is whether it is Patibhaga or not. If you have this type of doubt, then because of this doubt, because of this vicikiccha, your concentration will drop. So this first jhana is close to this 506. They are the enemy of first jhana. So you should reflect on this, the four of the first jhana. So this number one, this first jhana is very close to the 506 enemy. Okay, number one, this is the force of first jhana. Number two, in this first jhana, you know, there's Vitakka and Vichara, initial application and sustained application. They are very gross. Because of Vitakka and Vichara, initial application and sustainment, even though you want to stay peacefully, you cannot stay peacefully. You place on the your mind place on the Patibhaga nimitta again and again. That's why first jhana is not so peaceful, even though it can destroy the 506. No. So the Vitakka and this first jhana has growth jhana factor or Vitakka and Vichara. Initial application and sustained applications. This is the second force of this first jhana. After that, you should continue to reflect on the advantages of second jhana. Second jhana is more peaceful than first jhana. After that, with no desire for the first jhana, which is Vitakka and Vichara. With desire to attain the second jhana, you should concentrate on the Patibhaga nimitta. Okay? Then Vitakka Vichara will disappear. only piti, sukha, ekagata. Okay, rapture, happiness, and one-pointedness will remain in your mind. Then you will reach the second jhana. Okay, when you reach the second jhana, what should you do? You should try to practice the 5 mastery in the second jhana, in the same way only. Thangka said that you should try to practice the second jhana to enter into the jhana for a long time. For example, 2 hours, 3 hours, as possible, maybe the 5 hours, 6 hours, etc. No, as possible the whole night. Okay, as possible the whole night. You should try to practice this second jhana. Then you will become a master in the second jhana. When you become a master in the second jhana, what should you do? You can continue to you can proceed to the third jhana in the same way only. When you reach the third jhana, then you should continue to proceed to the. You should continue to practice the fourth jhana. Then, when you attain the fourth jhana, okay, you will fulfill the practicing of Anapana first Chatoka. Okay, then when you attain the fourth jhana, when you are entering into the fourth jhana, there is no breath. No, the Pasambayan, Kaya Sankaran, Asase Samiti, Sekati, Pasambayan, Kaya Sankaran, Pasase Samiti, Sekati. Okay, you can the experiencing the tranquilizing the body formation. Okay, I shall breathe in. Tranquilizing the body formation, I shall breathe out. Okay, this fourth formula will fulfill. So this is the first sloka of Anapana practice. Okay, this first sloka is only for beginner. When by practicing this first chatoka, first retreat, you can attain Anapana up to 4 jhana. When you attain Anapana up to 4 jhana, what should you do? Based on this Anapana 4 jhana, you can continue to practice. Okay, you can continue to practice 4-element meditation. Then, when you practice 4-element meditation, you will see the kalapa. Then, when you see the kalapa, you should try to analyze the ultimate reality in this kalapa, etc. Then you will finish the Rupa Kammatthana, Rupa meditation. Okay, when you have practiced Rupa Kammatthana, then you should continue to practice Nama Kammatthana according to the Buddha's teaching and Buddha's instructions. Then you should continue to practice their cause. Okay, their causes. Then you can proceed to the Anapana skin stoka. Skin stoka means now already 1 hour. Okay, I would like to explain maybe the second sloka and breathe. Okay, what are second sloka? There are maybe the 4 sloka of Anapana meditation. First sloka I have already explained. Okay, you should practice first chatoka, first tetras to attain concentration. In other words, to attain jhana. By practicing 5 first chatoka, first tetras, okay, you will attain up to 4 jhana stage. When you attain the 4 jhana, based on this 4 jhana, you should try to practice Rupa, Nama and dependent origination. And then you should continue to practice Vipassana. When you practice Vipassana, okay, now what is the second sloka we should proceed? Piti Prisamvedi Asase Samiti Sekati, Piti Prisamvedi Pasase Samiti Sekati. I shall breathe in, experiencing rapture. That he trains. I shall breathe out, experiencing rapture, that's the train. Okay? Piti Parisamvedi means there's piti in the first jhana and second jhana. There's no piti in third jhana and fourth jhana. So, when you are entering into first jhana or second jhana, then you are breathing in, experiencing rapture. Okay? You are breathing out, experiencing rapture. This is called Piti Parisamvedi. This is the Samatha stage. So, also there is Vipassana stage in this teaching. Piti Parisamvedi, okay? What is the Vipassana? In this stage. Enter into this Fajana, which has piti. Imagine from this Fajana, you should contemplate this piti as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Okay? Then there will be Vipassana. You should contemplate this piti together with other mental factors, together with other mind and matter. Okay, Citta and Cittatika. As anicca, dukkha, anatta. So there will be Vipassana. So Piti Parisamvedi, Asa Samiti Sekati, Piti Parisamvedi, Passa Samiti Sekati, these two are related to Samatha and Vipassana. Okay? Then another one is a Sukha Parisamvedi, Asa Samiti Sekati, Sukha Parisamvedi, Passa Samiti Sekati. I shall breathe in, experiencing pleasure. I shall breathe out, experiencing pleasure. That he trains. So, where is the pleasure? Sukha. There is sukha, happiness, in this first jhana, second jhana, and third jhana. So, when you are entering into the first jhana, second jhana, and third jhana, so you are breathing in, experiencing pleasure. You are breathing out, experiencing pleasure. So there will be samatha. Imagine from this jhana, for example, imagine from first jhana, you contemplate this sukha as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Or you contemplate sukha together with other mental factors associated with the mental factors or the Citta and Cittatika all together, not only piti. Okay, not only sukha awareness. You pay attention all Citta and Cittatika in this jhana, then it will be Vipassana. Okay, so this sentence refers to Samatha and Vipassana. Okay, Sukha Parisamvedi. Another formula is Citta Sankhara Parisamvedi, Asa Samiti Sekati. Citta Sankhara Parisamvedi, Passa Samiti Sekati. I shall breathe in, experiencing the body formation or the mental formation. Okay? I shall breathe out, experiencing the mental formation. What is the Citta Sankhara mental formation? Citta Parisamvedi. Citta Sankhara means Citta Sankhara refer to Vedana and Sanya. Okay? Vedana and Sanya are called Citta Sankhara. So where is Vedana and Sanya? Okay, there is Vedana and Sanya in first jhana, also in the second jhana, in the third jhana, in the fourth jhana. There are Vedana and Sanya in all jhana. So, when you are entering into first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, you are breathing in, experiencing the body formation. You are breathing out, experiencing the body formation. So there will be samatha. Emerging from these jhana, when you contemplate this Vedana and Sanya, all mental formations headed by Vedana and Sanya, as anicca, dukkha, anatta, then it will be vipassana. Okay? It will be vipassana. Okay, another stage is Pasambhyan Citta Sankhara Asa Samiti Sekati. Pasambhyan Citta Sankhara Pasa Samiti Sekati. I shall breathe in, experiencing, tranquilizing the mental formations. I shall breathe out, experience, tranquilizing the mental formation that he trains. Okay? To be able to tranquilize, you are breathing in, you are breathing out. What does this mean? Pasambhyan Citta Sankhara. Also, Citta Sankhara refer to Vedana and Sanya. Also in the same way, in this case, Vedana and Sanya, when you are entering into the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana, there is Vedana and Sanya. So you are breathing in, tranquilizing the body formation. You are breathing out, tranquilizing the body formation. So, when you contemplate, emerging from this jhana, when you contemplate this, the perfection of this Vedana and Sanya, or mental formation headed by Vedana and Sanya, there will be vipassana. So, this sentence refers to Samatha and Vipassana together. Both Samatha and Vipassana together. Okay, so in this, this is called the second tetrad, second Chattoka in Pali, no? The Dutiya Chattoka. English translation, second tetrad. Okay, this second tetrad, first tetrad refer to Kaya Anupassana, body contemplation. This second tetrad, Dutiya Chattoka, refer to Citta Vedana Nupassana. Okay, Vedana to Vedana Nupasi Viharati, Bhikkhu, the Bhikkhu apart contemplating the feeling as a feelings. Okay, as feelings. This is this is the second stoka. Then there's the third stoka. There's third stoka. What is the third stoka? Tatiya Chattoka, third tetrad. Citta Samvedi Asa Samiti Sekati, Citta Samvedi Pasa Samiti Sekati. Experiencing, I shall breathe in, experiencing the mind. I shall breathe out, experiencing the mind that he trains. Okay, experiencing this jhana mind. You are breathing in, experiencing this jhana mind, you are breathing out. So what's this sentence refer to? Which jhana? Okay, there's in all jhana there's mind. Okay, first jhana there's first jhana mind, first jhana consciousness. In the second jhana there's second jhana consciousness. In third jhana there's third jhana consciousness. And fourth jhana, there's fourth jhana consciousness. So this sentence refers to all four jhanas. Four jhanas, no? So when you are entering into the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, then you are experiencing the mind. You are breathing in, experiencing the mind, jhana mind. You are breathing out, experiencing this jhana mind. So there will be samatha. Imagine from this jhana, when you contemplate this mind, not only mind, Mind cannot arise alone, it arises together with other mental factors. So you should contemplate all mind and mental factors together as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Then there will be vipassana. But you are emphasizing the mind in this jhana, so this is called citta nupassana. Okay? Another sentence. Abhipamodhyan citta asase samiti sekati abhipamodhyan citta pasase samiti sekati. I shall breathe in, experiencing. I shall breathe in, experiencing. I shall breathe in, gladdening the mind. Gladdening the mind. I shall breathe out, gladdening the mind that he trains. Okay? What is gladdening mind? For example, when you are entering into the first jhana, you are very glad with the first jhana. Okay? Actually, gladdening mind also refer to piti, maybe, no? Gladdening mind, mind, no? The mind with the piti, consciousness with the piti, mind with the rapture. So refer to mind. So also there's piti, the mind, there's the mind with the piti only maybe first jhana and second jhana. The other jhana there's mind, and the other jhana there's no rapture. So this sentence refer to the first jhana and second jhana only. Okay? When you are entering into the first jhana and second jhana, then you are breathing in, gladdening the mind. You are breathing out, gladdening the mind. Imagine from this first jhana and second jhana, when you contemplate this mind, consciousness, or mind together with mental factor. Pay attention the arising and passing away of this mind and mental factor. You contemplate as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Then it will be vipassana. So this sentence also refers to both samatha and vipassana. Okay, another sentence. Samadhan citta asase samiti sekati. Samadhan citta pasase samiti sekati. I shall breathe in, contemplating the mind. I shall breathe out, contemplating the mind that he trains. So, contemplating concentrated mind. Here, refer to concentrated mind. So, when you are entering into first jhana, there is also concentrated mind. Second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, also there is concentrated mind. Because you can pay attention, you can absorb into the nimitta, so you have concentration. So this mind is called concentrated mind. Concentrated mind. So all jhana, this sentence refers to all jhana, no, four jhana. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. So when you are entering into the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, you are breathing in, concentrating the mind. You are breathing out, concentrating the mind. Okay? This is called the samatha. Imagine from this jhana, you contemplate the concentrated mind as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Or concentrated mind together with mental factor. Contemplate as anicca, dukkha, anatta, then there will be vipassana. So this sentence also refers to both samatha and vipassana. Okay? Okay, another one. Another sentence is vimodsyan citta asase samiti sekati. Vimodsyan citta pasase samiti sekati. Vimodsya. What is the vimodsya? I shall breathe in, liberation the mind. I shall breathe out, liberation the mind that he trains. Okay? Liberation means, for example, or this sentence also refers to 4 jhana, all jhana. Liberation mind, for example, when you are entering into the first jhana, you are liberating from the 5 hindrances. Okay? This is called the Vimochana Chaitanya. When you are entering into the second jhana, you are liberating from the Vitaka and Vichara, gross jhana pattern. You are entering into the third jhana, then you are liberating from the piti. You are entering into the fourth jhana, you are liberating from the sukha, happiness. Okay? So when you are entering into the four jhana, then you are breathing in, liberating the mind. You are breathing out, liberating the mind. There will be samatha. No? There will be samatha. So imagine from this jhana, when you practice, when you contemplate this jhana citta together with mental pitta as anicca, dukkha, anatta, then there will be vipassana. Okay? When you practice vipassana, your mind, for example, when you contemplate as anicca, your mind, you are liberating from the possession of permanence, nature. You are contemplating as dukkha, then you are liberating from the possession of sukha, possession of sukha. You are when you are contemplating the non-self, anatta, then you are liberating from the possession of self, atta. So there will be vipassana. Okay? This is called the Vimochana Chaitanya Asase Samiti Sekati, Vimochana Chaitanya Pasase Samiti Sekati. So in this is called the Tatiya Chitoka, that tetrad. No? This Tatiya Chitoka, that tetrad refer to Chaitanya Nupassana. Because of you are emphasizing the mind, consciousness. So there will be Chaitanya Nupassana. Okay? Another sloka is the fourth sloka. What is the fourth sloka? Anicca Nupasi Asase Samiti Sekati, Anicca Nupasi Pasase Samiti Sekati. I shall breathe in, experiencing the contemplating impermanence. I shall breathe out, contemplating impermanence, death betrayed. Okay? This is only pure vipassana, not for samatha. This sloka is only for vipassana, not for samatha. So what is the anicca nupasi? Anicca the pinchakkhanda. 5 aggregates are called anicca. So, when you contemplate this 5 aggregates, for example, nama and rupa, or maybe 5 aggregates, pay attention to the arising and passing away of this 5 aggregates. Okay? You contemplate as anicca, dukkha, anatta. So, this is called vipassana, anicca nupati. Anicca nupati means contemplating impermanence. You contemplate this 5 aggregates as anicca, then this is called anicca nupasi. So you are breathing in, contemplating impermanence. You are breathing out, contemplating impermanence. This is only vipassana stage. Okay? Then another sentence is Viraga Nupasi Asase Samiti Sekati, Viraga Nupasi Pasase Samiti Sekati. I shall breathe in, contemplating, fitting away. I shall breathe out, contemplating, fitting away. That's the trains. contemplating certain way. Viraga Nupasi, there's no raga. Device or last. Okay? Viraga Nupasi, device or last. Why you are contemplating this 5 decade or Nama and Rupa as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, then there's no last. Okay? Then you are breathing in. You are breathing in, contemplating certain way. You are breathing out, contemplating certain way. Okay? When you are paying attention, for example, when you attain Nibbana, when you realize Nibbana, when you pay attention to Nibbana as object, Nibbana object, then you are breathing in, contemplating the certain way. You are breathing out, contemplating certain way. There's no lust. Okay, not only lust, there's no hatred, there's no delusion. Okay, this is called Viraga Nupasi. Then another sentence is Nirodha Nupasi Asa Sesamiti Sekati, Nirodha Nupasi Pasa Sesamiti Sekati. What is the meaning of this sentence? Okay, I shall breathe in, contemplating the cessation. I shall breathe out, contemplating the cessation. That's the training. Cessation means, you know, when you are contemplating this, the Nama and Rupa or 5 as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, okay, impermanent, separate, and non-self, then at that time, the mental development are succeeding. Okay? In the same way, when you are paying attention, Nibbana, for example, when you are entering into the fruition attainment, at that time, there's no raga are 6. Okay, there's no lust, there's no hatred, there's no delusion. Okay, at that time, you are experiencing, you are breathing in, contemplating cessation. You are breathing out, contemplating cessation. Okay? So this sentence also refers to Vipassana only. Another sentence is Pati Nisaka Nupasi Asase Samiti Saikati Pati Nisaka Nupasi Pasase Samiti Saikati. What is the meaning of this sentence? I shall breathe in, contemplating relinquishment. I shall breathe out, contemplating relinquishment. That he trains. Okay? When you are contemplating these 5 khandha as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, then you relinquish the mental factors. Okay? The mental factors. Kilesa. No, sorry, the mental defilements, no? Kilesa. You relinquish that mental defilements, kilesa. There's no greed, there's no hatred, there's no delusion, there's no aisa, there's no mystery when you are contemplating this 5 khandha as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. Okay? So, when you are contemplating in this way, at the time you are breathing in, contemplating relinquishment. You are breathing out, contemplating relinquishment. So this sentence also refers to Vipassana only. When you are practicing the Vipassana meditation, the object of this Vipassana meditation are Nama, Rupa, and their causes. In other words, the object of Vipassana meditation are Samudaya Secca, the phenomena which are called the Samudaya Secca and Dukkha Secca and Samudaya Secca. So they are the Dhamma phenomena. So this the thus Chitoka, fourth Chitokta Chitoka, fourth Tetras refer to Dhamma Nupassana. Okay? You abide, contemplating the Dhamma as Dhamma. So this is the called Dhamma Nupassana. So the Anapana meditation now all completed. Anapana meditation is completed. Among these four Chitoka, okay, number one Chitoka is, okay, to practice to attain concentration, jhana concentration up to 4 jhana state. After for beginner only, no? By practicing this first yoga, when they attain concentration, based on this concentration, when they contemplate Vedana, together with other mental formations, then there will be Vedana Nupassana. There will be second Chitoka. Okay? Enter into the jhana, imagine from this jhana. When they contemplate this jhana chaita together with maybe respective mental formation, then there will be chaita nupassana. Okay? There will be chaita nupassana. Though this the third Chitoka refer to chaita nupassana. Okay? Enter into the jhana. Jhana Dhamma and other all mental formation, when they practice as Anicca Dukkha Anatta, we call the five khanda or maybe Nama and Rupa. Pay attention the arising and passing away of this Nama Dhamma, this Sankhara Dhamma, when they contemplate as Anicca Dukkha Anatta. So there will be Vipassana, only Vipassana. So the fourth sloka refer to the Dhamma Nupassana. Only the pure Sutta Vipassana. So when you practice according to Buddha's teaching, according to systematic, so you can realize Nibbana at the end of the Anapana practice. Okay? Anapana practice also possible to realize Nibbana. Anapana is not only samatha. You should try to know both samatha and vipassana. By practicing Anapana meditation, okay, you can realize Nibbana, you can attain Nibbana. So, you want to call sadhu? Okay? Then when you practice this Anapana, mindfulness of breathing, I have already explained this, they are four foundations of mindfulness. So the Anapana, mindfulness of breathing, fulfill the four foundations of mindfulness. When you practice Anapana meditation, you are practicing four foundations of mindfulness. Satipatthana, four Satipatthana. Okay? When you practice four foundations of mindfulness, you will fulfill the 7 enlightenment factors. 7 enlightenment factors, 7 bojjhanga. For example, Sati Sambojjhanga, the enlightenment factor of mindfulness. For example, when you practice Anapana meditation, okay? When you practice Anapana meditation without mindfulness, it is impossible to practice. It is impossible to reach absorption stage. So, this is called the enlightenment factor of mindfulness. Okay? In the same way, without wisdom, investigating, no, Dhamma Vijaya Dhamma investigation and the phenomena. Okay? When you practice Anapana meditation, when you contemplate this jhana dhamma as Anicca Dukkha Anatta, without wisdom, it is impossible to contemplate. It is impossible to enter into jhana. So you are fulfilling Dhamma Vijaya Dhamma wisdom. In the same way, okay, Piti Sambojjhanga, there's Piti, Okay, Pasati Zambojenga, there's Pasati. Samadhi Zambojenga, there's Samadhi, concentration. Ubekha Zambojenga, there's Ubekha and the four jhana, etc. No? Then, when you practice the four foundation of mindfulness, you will fulfill the 7 enlightenment factor. Okay? 7 Bhojenga. In the same way, when you practice 7 enlightenment factor, you will fulfill the knowledge and liberation, Vajja and Vimukti. Vajja and Vimukti mean, okay, Magga, Phala, Nibbana. Okay? Magga, Phala, Nibbana. When you practice in this way successfully, then at the end of the Vipassana, what you will do? What you will attain? You will attain Nibbana, you will realize Nibbana. When you realize Nibbana, by practicing the 7 enlightenment factors, okay, you will fulfill Vajja and Vimukti, knowledge and liberation. In other words, you realize Nibbana. You attain Magga, Phala and Nibbana. So, Anapana practice is for the fulfillment of 4 foundations of mindfulness. 4 foundation of mindfulness, the practice of 4 foundation of mindfulness is for the fulfillment of 7 enlightenment factors. The practice of 7 enlightenment factor is for the fulfillment of Vajja, Vimukti, Magga, Phala, Nibbana. So by practicing Anapana meditation, you will realize Nibbana, you will attain Nibbana. So you should practice Anapana meditation. Okay? Why the Buddha explained in this way? In this assembly, in this Sangha of bhikkhus, there are bhikkhus who are still practicing Anapana meditation. Most of them are practicing Anapana meditation. That's why Buddha emphasized Anapana meditation. Okay? For this audience. Okay? Then, after the end of this, the Anapanasati Sutta, many audience, many bhikkhu realize Nibbana. Okay, they are happy with their meditation. Okay? So, after that, what happened? They were never disturbed. And they will never go back to. Okay, stop. Okay, by practicing Anapana meditation, may you be able to attain Nibbana ASAP. Okay. You want to ask? Okay. 1.5 hour. This is for next week also included.
Question speak Vietnamese.
Huh?
Cái phần ngài nói về 5 thiền trí, phần tầm thứ con không có nhiều ngài giải thích rõ hơn về 5 thiền trí.
He said that when Bante talked about the 5 jhana factors, especially the Vitaka and Vichara, he's not clear. So may Bante explain about that.
Vitaka means you know the Pratipagga Nimitta objects. Direct this Pratipagga Nimitta, place this Pratipagga Nimitta. The mind not to fall away from this Pratipagga Nimitta, not to run away the Pratipagga Nimitta. Okay? This Pratipagga Nimitta, this Vitaka, because of Vitaka, all the mind know this Pratipagga Nimitta. If there's no Vitaka, mind fall down from the Pratipagga Nimitta. Okay? So place the mind on the Pratipagga Nimitta. It's called Vitaka, initial application. Okay? Vichara is the maintaining the mind on the Paribhaganimetta. Okay? The sustain application, maintaining application. Okay? Place the mind on the Paribhaganimetta again and again. This is called Vichara. First time is called Vitaka. The other time are called Vichara. In this way they are rising together many times, not only one time. Oh, sorry. So, do you understand? Okay.
Explain the shape of Paribhaganimetta.
Shape of Paribhaganimetta. Shape of Paribhaganimetta, the Visuddhimagga commentary mentioned there are maybe about 70 types of shape. Okay? Sun appear like the morning star. For sun meditator, they appear like the moon, like the sun, like the light, like the cobweb, etc. Okay, the nimitta are many different types of nimitta. There are many different types of nimitta. Among this, if it is bright, there will be Paribhaganimetta. If it is not so bright, it will be Paribhaganimetta. If you can absorb into the nimitta, when you reach the full absorption state, okay, there will be Paribhaganimetta. You can differentiate in this way.
Any kind can be considered. Any shape can be okay.
Any shape is possible, but because of your position, it will change many shapes. So you should not play your mind when the nimitta appear. You just focus on the nimitta as a nimitta. Okay? If you heard about the nimitta before, nimitta is like this, like morning star, so it will change to morning star. Or nimitta is like the diamond, or it will change to diamond because of your position, because of your mind. So you should not pay attention as a shape, or you should not pay attention as a color. You should only pay attention as a nimitta. Okay?
Regarding the Panchavashi, because Adhisthana and Avarchana, what are the other three? Can you repeat the other three of Panchavashi? Adhisthana, Sigodis, and Avarchana Godis. But what are the other three?
Samapechana. Okay? Number one is Samapechana. Okay, if you want to enter into jhana, you can enter into jhana whenever you want. Okay? For example, whenever you want me, because for example, when you are sitting, if you want to enter into jhana, you can enter into jhana. When you are lying down, if you want to enter into jhana, you can enter into jhana. Okay, this will be the Samavechana we see. Okay? Adhithana. Understand? Vauthana means, for example, when you enter into the jhana, after 1 hour, you will immerse in this jhana. Then, according to your wish, you can immerse in jhana after 1 hour. After 2 hours, if you want to immerse in jhana, you can immerse in jhana after 2 hours. This is called Vauthana Usi Bhava.
Usually, Magga, you mentioned about the Paribhaganimetta, which is no shape, no form, no color.
No shape,
no form,
no color, not like this. You should not pay attention shape as a shape and form and color only. If there's no shape, no form, no color, there's no nimitta.
This is very
Huh?
Magga.
No. That you are maybe misunderstanding.
One of the benefits of practicing Anapanasati is that we can know exactly when the breath is stopped. It means when we die, at that moment is exactly. So how to practice Anapanasati in order to understand the exact time we die?
Okay, sorry.
One of the benefits practicing Anapanasati is that meditator he can understand when is the precise time he passed away. So how to practice Anapanasati in order to understand?
You practice you practice Anapana meditation again. Okay? The whole life. Then, when you pass away, you will understand yourself. Huh? They are satisfied with my answer. Are you satisfied? You are entering into jhana, how they can know this is the jhana. If you can absorb into the nimitta, then vajana theta will become strong in your mind. Okay? Also, you should try to learn what is the vajana. You know? Vivechewa kamehi, vivecha abuslehi dhamehi, savitakan savichara, piti sukhan pathaman jhana upasan pecha viharati, ayam hosati bhikkhave. Okay? This is called vajana. Ayam hosati bhikkhave sama samadhi. Okay? Vivechewa kamehi. Seclusion from sensual pleasure. Vivecha abuslehi dhamehi. Okay? Seclusion from all unwholesomeness. Okay? Savitaka, together with initial application. Okay? Savichara, together with sustained application. Vichara. Piti sukha, together with rapture and happiness. Okay? Savitaka, savijam, piti sukha, prathama jhana upasambeja viharati. You enter into the first jhana. This is called vajana. Okay? When you are entering into this vajana, you absorb into the nimitta. At the time, there is no sensual pleasure, sensual desire, etc. This is called vivechewa kamehi. Vivecha abuslehi dhamehi. At the time, there is no abusala dhamma in your mind. Okay? Then, savitaka, savichara, there is vitaka and vichara. There are vitaka and vichara. Initial application and sustained application. Piti sukha, there are piti and sukha, rapture and happiness in your mind. Okay? There also must be the Patibhaka nimitta. You must pay attention to the Patibhaka nimitta. You have to absorb into the Pratibhaga Nimitta. Then this nature will appear in your mind. Then you will feel this is Vajjana. In the same way, second jhana also, third jhana also according to their nature. You may understand. So what is the first jhana? This is the Buddha mentioned. No? Savitakan, Vijo, Kami, Vija, Agusli, Dhammi, Savitakan, Savicharan, Piti, Sukhan, Pataman, Jhana, Upasan, Beja, Viharati. Okay? Okay, if there's no question.
Then he has a question. Where is the Pavanga and what? No, not what, but the Pavanga. Is there any sound associated with the Pavanga?
Any sound?
Yes,
Any sound?
yes.
When you check the Bhavanga, did you hear about the sound of Bhavanga? No battery. Okay. Please try to appear the nimitta first. Then, when you attain the Pratibhaga nimitta, you also need to check the Bhavanga. At that time, there is sound or not, you will understand yourself. Bhavanga mi manodharampana bhavanganti bhojati. Manodharampana bhavanganti bhojati. No? The Bhavanga is called the Manodhara is called the Bhavanga. All the mind arises dependent on Bhavanga. Habits. Okay? Okay, this is the meaning to stop. Okay, so we should start our discussion now. So repeat after me to share our merit. Idame Ponya Asawakaya Vahan Hodu Idame Ponya Nippanasa Pajayo Hodu Mama Punya Bhagan Sabha Sadhana Bhajemi Esabe Esamang Punya Bhagan Labandu Sadhu